3630. 36 by 30. Over the belly.
YouTube was good. It's your boy, TheAmericanAfrican. Today's day 5 of an unlimited water fast. I'm feeling good, feeling great. But taking my electrolytes. Electrolytes are so important, you know. I've been making my mixture, drinking my snake juice. I take my snake juice religiously. And I'm being mindful of that. It's always right here by my side, you know what I mean? And I'm feeling great. I'm feeling awesome, you know what I'm saying? I do have some edema going on and all that sort of shit, but we'll get all that squared away. I haven't cracked any lemons, you know. I've been taking Zevia, though. And yeah, that's just a synopsis. But I got a new book, you know what I'm saying? The Carnivore Code. You know, I always show love, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it is right now. The Carnivore Code. I plan on reading that maybe this weekend. I'll probably run through this whole book for real, for real. It looks like a big book, but it's not. It's just like 300 pages. So depending on how interesting it is, I'll probably run through it just to kind of learn some things again. I read books, but it's not like it's the end all be all. I just pick, you know, some things from it to inspire me, learn a few lessons and all that. But at the end of the day, I like to get my own lessons for myself. You feel me? Back to this water fast. I don't know how long I'm gonna go. I feel good. The truth is, I feel like I can go for a long time, but I've recently, maybe this week, maybe a bit of last week, I really discovered something. I discovered that I haven't accepted that I can be skinny, that I can be thin. I haven't accepted it. And that's why anytime I get around this weight range, I begin to kind of go backwards, you know? Because I haven't accepted it. I've had visions, I've seen it, I've seen what it could look like and all that sort of stuff. But I haven't seen the lifestyle that it affords, the lifestyle that will surround it, and who I will actually be at that smaller size, you know what I mean? I want to get there, but I don't know if it's the subconscious mind or the conscious mind. I think it's the subconscious mind hasn't really accepted it, that that's me, so that enough so that I will push there, you know? I have the strength to water fast. I have the strength to diet and exercise. But I keep overeating, you know? Overeating. And I know I'm overeating when I'm overeating. I know it. At first, when I started the carnivore diet, I wasn't overeating, right? But then, because I wasn't feeling like, because I was always feeling hungry, I was like, let me try eating more. Even if I gain weight, let me try eating more. I ate more. I think at one point it was kind of working, and then it stopped working. I don't really remember why, or what my theory is as to why, but eating more on the carnivore diet didn't really work for me, right? Eating more fat, in my opinion, while you're obese, is not conducive to weight loss, you know? Maybe long term it is, but for short term weight loss, I'm not saying don't eat fat. Definitely eat fat, but I try and reach like that minimum number. On the carnivore diet, it may be dangerous, it might not be dangerous, you know. I think it depends on whether or not you're fat adapted. But again, I don't really know much about the carnivore diet. I did it for roughly 21 days, you know. There was some fasting in between in there, but I did it for roughly 21 days. Technically, I'm still on the carnivore diet because I still haven't eaten any carbs. And when I finish this diet, when I finish this fast, I might go right back into the carnivore diet. But yeah, the 21 days I spent with the carnivore diet, I feel like I don't need that fat. I feel like I can literally eat chicken every day and I'd be fine. I probably wouldn't do it for like 3 months, right? But if I did that for 1 month, I think I would be fine. Now, can I get enough nutrition from just chicken and electrolytes and water? Short term, I'd probably be fine. I mean, if I could water fast for 65 days, why is it now that I won't get enough nutrients from only eating meat in 30 days, right? So, I think I would be okay. Is it safe? That's something that I would evaluate day by day, you know what I'm saying? And overall, in general, I think it's worth a try. But I still have to get over my current, I don't know if it's an addiction or what it is. I know that right now, if I was to start eating meat, I would eat the same amount I was eating when I was eating meat 5 days ago. You feel me? A lot. There were days I think I had 5,000 calories, 6,000 calories. Most of it's coming from fat. 300 grams of fat, 400. I don't think I hit 400 grams of fat, but I think I hit 400 grams of protein one day. It definitely gives me energy. I definitely won't take that away from it. It definitely builds the body, I always look at this shit like, damn, man, I just came a long way, I just came a long way. Like, I remember when I couldn't see any definition, and now it's like clear as day, I went to work yesterday, I was showing someone, they couldn't believe it, So I know it definitely builds the body, but I am also kind of in the recomposition phase, If it's what I experienced after I finished fasting, I began feeding on carbs and protein. I began to get some body recomp. A lot of it is fat, but a lot of it is also protein. You feel me? So overeating. That's going to be my theme of this spring and summer. Me addressing overeating. I feel like being mindful works, right? But there's times I can sit around and just think. Like, I know you want to eat, but that is overeating. And I'll wait hours, I'll delay it. And I'll have a rule that if I wait a certain amount of time, right, and I still want it, I just go and get it. Because it's not going to go away, you feel me? So, it gets to a point, though, where it never works, or it takes a long time before it starts to work. So I'm still trying to address overeating, like how it's gonna work for me, because knowledge is half the. It's not even half. It's like 15% of the battle, right? Whatever's going on mentally is the real battle, and that's why I keep talking about obesity. Is it a disease? Like it's a bug in your body that you can never get rid of? I think it's really an eating disorder, I think it's an eating disorder you develop over time from eating too much over time, or is it just a habit that I can break? I know that I've stopped overeating before, but every time I think about those days, it was like I was happy with the results, but I wasn't really happy. But maybe that has nothing to do with overeating. Maybe that has nothing to do with feeding at all. Maybe that's just my own mental battles and struggles. You know what I'm saying? But I just remember back in 2016, the first time I ever tried a consistent diet, I did it for like 3 months. All I did was did calories in, calories out pretty much. And I remember getting results, but I remember every time I was eating, I was just uninspired. I was just like, this is just a meal. Like, I didn't even enjoy it. Like, normally when I eat, I sit in front of a TV screen or something, and I'm like sitting back, enjoying, relaxing. It was like, I'm eating because I need to eat. Is that how I want the rest of my life to be when it comes to food? Or is that just something that's going to be like 90% of the time? But the 10% of the time when I go out and eat, then I enjoy the experience, right? Is it okay for me being a foodie, or me being a whatever I am, is it okay for that to be a hobby when I'm obese, when obesity resides in me? If I have an obesity eating disorder, I keep saying it. If I was to go get ice cream today, I'll probably be like, that didn't hit the spot. I'll probably try a different flavor, and I'll keep trying until I find one that hits the spot. Then when I find one that hits the spot, I want a lot of it, and I'll be like, all right, that's it. But it won't stop. You feel me? What is that shit? Why is that other people can just take one spoon, one scoop, and they're done? But me, I need a pint, half a pint, whatever that Ben and Jerry shit is, That's why it's like, even if it's my birthday, or even if it's a holiday, or even if they're giving it out for free, I just try my best to just stay away, because I haven't figured it out. That's just my little rant for today, man. It's day 5. I'm doing this spring water fast cycling, whatever I'm doing. I try to give it a name, but I don't know if any of it makes sense. But pretty much I'm doing rolling water fast for the spring, but my refeed sessions can be 1 meal, it could be 1 week, This year, my theme is be like water. You know what I'm saying? It's adapting. It's flowing, flowing. I'm riding the waves, you feel me? But yeah, it's your boy, the American African. Like, comment, subscribe.